We watch for patterns to be successful in business, finance, or politics. Unlike in ancient times, there is no single vantage point to watch the competition around us. To watch for patterns, most of us read news to be better competitors. Lots of news. The opportunity is that millions of news sources can now inform our decisions. Hundreds and thousands of daily articles from traditional news publishers, blogs, videos, and social media sources are readily available. The challenge is not only to have real-time access to the most surprising news, but also to see the most relevant news topics and articles first. We succeed in competition by seeing and connecting the dots faster. Access to all this news is possible today. Yet without useful highlighting of what is relevant or emerging, a decision maker is exposed to only a fraction of what she or he should be seeing. There is no time to scroll through it all. It is impossible to search for surprises. News Patterns starts by gathering the news of millions of potentially insightful journalists, bloggers, video creators, and social media observers. Sophisticated pattern-seeking algorithms discover important competitive topics and trends. Here is a starting screen of a news radar for the tablet device industry. Tablet news topics are determined and sorted with the most interesting topics on top. New articles constantly flow into these topic folders, therefore redefining these folders as events and news change. Within these topic folders, the most relevant articles are also on top, determined by the importance of their public sources. Private tagging can also influence the ranking of news articles. This is the same tablet device news radar as in the previous screen. The table at the right shows that we are tracking 44 competitive topics that accumulate over 1,000 potentially relevant articles per day. As before, the most interesting topics are on the top of the list, and each topic is sorted with the most relevant articles on top. This screen shows how our competitive patterning algorithms transform the one-dimensional list of topics into a dynamic two-dimensional display. This time, the most relevant topics and articles win the center of the competitive radar space. Additional radar layers give even greater detail about relevant topics, connections, and trends. If we zoom into the tablet device radar, we are able to see the speed of topic and article discoveries. The topics of iPad and Android are at the center of the radar, positions indicating that these devices and operating systems are now at the center of tablet device competition. By clicking on the iPad topic, a sorted list of articles instantly appears, with the most relevant articles on the top of the list for the past 2 days. Other date ranges of articles are also possible. A similar list of articles for Android can also be instantly displayed. Clicking on any of these articles will take a network member to the originating site of the news article. In this tablet news radar, the topic of Chrome OS is also highlighted as interesting. Connections between topics can also be investigated. In this example, the articles connecting games and multimedia are displayed. News radars also create a master list of all the most relevant news articles from the radar topics, thereby giving an instant and simple overview of very complex competitive patterns. Every news radar can display hundreds of potentially interesting patterns and the news articles that are creating them. Various radar displays highlight the patterns and topics that might be most relevant or surprising. To best use a news radar, look at its center. The most relevant topics and news will be found there. Simple and fast pattern discoveries start with the most relevant topics and articles. Welcome to the next generation of news awareness.